Yeah, okay. I'm streaming right now. The stream is on.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm still eating food.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah?
gonna hear me smacking.
Yeah.
let me
Who's gonna
just
smack louder?
let me make sure the stream is running
Shodaime.
correctly.
So Daime wins. Okay, yeah, he wins.
All right, the stream is live, boys.
Hells yeah.
Excellent.
Let's get this ball rolling. If I can find this fucking jutsu.
Yeah, just it should be in the set 30 section, and you'll see it.
Okay.
But you gotta scroll quite a bit though. It's more than halfway down.
More than halfway. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. Yo,
What's it
Python.
called again?
Python goes. It's the jutsu that we're
Stonefish
doing.
jutsu.
That's
It's an earth jutsu.
Yeah.
Stone fist.
It's the guy punching the shit out of the fucking tail beast form.
Okay, so I think I found the jutsus, and I just gotta find stone fist.
No,
Alright.
they vary. So it's not
Oh,
like
I found it. Well, there's like this
Okay,
section
good.
has like a bunch of jutsus.
Yeah,
combined,
I think that's what
yeah,
it was.
that will happen.
All right, guys. So this is me, Mardo, and I have two guests with me today. I got SC, who was in my last video, and I also have Jared, who is the winner of the tournament that we had last summer, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Last
And
summer, that's right. Yeah.
in Portage, Indiana, came in
Yep.
first place, and that was the first tournament that had the Set 29 legal for that tournament. So he was there. Congratulations.
Yep.
I really already told you already. Congratulations, but yeah.
He's
also one of the guys
job,
who came. He invented this little combo, and I made a combo video from it, and I used one of his combos in there. I gave him, obviously gave you a shout out in the video. So that was pretty
Hell yeah.
cool. So last week, yeah, it was last week. We did it like what, Saturday? Was it Saturday that we do it at SC? Do you remember what day it was?
It was Thursday.
It was Thursday. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, last week we were doing the part 3. We were going to be doing a part 4, and we left off at Stonefist Jutsu. I'm just going to go over it, even though we already went over it in the video. I'm just going to go over it again. So let's read the card. And it's a Earth Jutsu. It has a cost of 2. Name of the Jutsu is Stonefist Jutsu. Requirement is stone. Target 1 opposing ninja. The effect is the user gets +3 during this turn, then give 1 damage to target. Expert Ketsushi and Akatsuchi. And the third the third Shushukage.
Yep.
The expert effect is return the jutsu card to the owner's hand. I think this card is fucking
How many
nuts.
times we're gonna say? Yeah, I mean it's a solid stone jutsu, which is lacking. Before the expert kicks in. Once expert kicks in and it just starts coming back to the hand, it gets a little out of control. Yeah.
I think this jutsu is broken even if it didn't have the expert effect, because Python made a turn 0 stone dude that's a 4-0 that has strong effects,
Really?
one of which makes him not listen to other people's jutsus. So this guy literally just becomes a 7 by himself and blows people up. So
okay, so I found him.
This card's broken.
He's 4-0 Earth. This ninja's team unaffected by opponent's jutsus. Just pay Earth to activate it.
I'm sorry if the stream is going in and out. Hey, what's up, comrade? How you doing, bro?
Your other stone ninjas get a support. Okay, yeah, that's stupid. No drawbacks to that card. Okay.
Yeah, you play your turn 0. You don't care. You play a student sensei on turn 1, and then you win.
I mean, you're not gonna win, but Jesus Christ, you're gonna beat the shit out of somebody real fast in a heartbeat.
It'd be hard to lose. Let's just say.
Yeah.
In the early game.
I love this card. I give this card a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna play it. I have to play it. It's telling me to play it. Yeah. So the next card is going to be a Wind Jutsu, Cloth Binding Technique. That's the name of the card. It costs you 1 win, 2 random. I love seeing the generic costs on all my jutsus. Requirements win, so you need to have a Wind Ninja. Target 1 opposing ninja. The effect is the target becomes a standby ninja. Then attach this card to the target. While this jutsu card is attached to the target cannot be sent out to battle. Ooh.
Ooh.
This card is spicy. Oh my god.
That's strong.
Yeah, I don't think that the requirements like make the card balanced because it just does too much, Removal from battle along with no, just completely removing them from battle now and in the future. It needs to be
Chump
either
block Hotaru. Suck it.
Maybe it just costs a 2 or higher.
I like that. I like that it balances it. I just don't like that as an effect because it feels like it forces a lot of it takes out a lot of the impact of early game aggro from these types of cards. I mean, if you made it more expensive, but that also
Yeah, then you kill the card, right? Being too expensive means that
somewhat,
it might not see play. Being too early means that it's too broken. You got to find a middle ground. Obviously, we don't know the middle ground right away, but I'm sure if we test it and mess around with it, we can find a middle ground. Overall, I think this jutsu is really good. Again, that's back to back, 2 great jutsus, man.
Yeah. As it stands, extremely playable.
Hell yeah, in all kinds of formats. All right, what's the next one, guys?
Wood Dragon. Jutsu.
All right, read it off for me, man.
One sec.
So
this one is an Earth Fire, and it has different types of costs. So either you can pay 2 Earth and 1 of any, or 2 Fire and 1 of any. And then the requirements, you have to have either Madara or first Hokage use it. Target 1 opposing ninja, you discard the target, then draw 1 card.
Bad.
It's not bad. It's good, being that because of the users are very limited. Being that you have to be the first Hokage or Madara Uchiha. It limits the card, and I think that's the right choice. So you want to limit the card to those specific ninjas.
The childhood versions of Madara and the first cannot play jutsus with their requirements, so that's good.
Yeah, not
yeah.
bad.
So it's once they hit the turn 4 younger days versions, then that pretty much essentially makes this jutsu playable somewhat. In that type of deck.
Yeah,
but
like the turn 4 ones, right? That's not bad.
It replaces itself. Yeah, neat card.
I would say, if I had to score from 1 to 5, definitely a 4. Not a terrible card. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. It's super balanced, so I like that.
Yeah, I mean, in terms
I
of design,
appreciate it,
definitely.
comrade, man. Thank you for the love, my brother. I'll be seeing you in your next stream, bro. Sorry about that, guys.
All good.
Yeah, no, definitely good card. These are the type of cards that I think are well designed. They're not broken, but they can be very powerful. All right, so what do we have here? This is the Wood Clone Jutsu Susanoo.
This is already looking really spicy and.
All right, so it's a fire jutsu.
X.
It costs you 1 fire, costs you X and X. So I cannot. I hate double X's. Double X's are probably the worst cost in this game. Period. And if there's a triple X, sorry for your loss. So
there's only one double X card. Actually, there are 2 that are good. There are only 2 that I know that are good, and that's like and TP3 Chibi Naruto.
And even so, like how often?
Even so, you have to work.
Yeah, how often is he being played, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your requirement is
Madara. In his block, he was, but
of course, well, block format you had to play with limited cards, so you had to play with some of the best cards you could play with, right?
Yeah, we're not going to play. I'm not saying either of those cards are good.
Hey, have a good night, man. See you Friday. So the requirement is Madara Uchiha. The target is the user. The target is unaffected by your opponent's effect during this turn. So that's pretty busted already. For 1 fire, I can make myself unaffected by opponent's effects this turn. Put in play X Susanoo Madara ninja cards from your reinforcement deck. So for 3 chakra, 1 fire, and 2 random, if I wanted to, I can put and play one Susanoo. I'm not sure what the Susanoo guys do. I don't remember if I already seen them or not, but I guess this is one way of bringing out these Susanoo dudes. So I can't really knock the
Yeah,
card just yet.
yeah, they're not probably too crazy. So interesting card.
I mean, being that you can put X in play, they're probably non-unique.
Right.
And if they weren't non-unique, you could still bypass
But
it because
even
they're
if
all.
they weren't non-unique, sometimes so it wouldn't even matter.
So I don't know
Yeah.
if people who don't know, when ninjas are being put in play at the exact same time simultaneously, they bypass the non-unique rules. So if you're putting in play two Naruto Uzumakis at the same exact time by one effect, it checks for the if you have a Naruto in play at the exact same time. Since you don't have a Naruto in play, it will bypass it and they both get put in play. All right, so let's go on the next one. Let's see what's that card.
Kabuto Uchiha, Fire Earth Obito. Turn 5 has a bunch of nice characteristics. Akatsuki, Rogue Ninja Male Sharinganai, Reningen, Name Toby. Oh, he's a reinforcement.
Hmm.
Turn 5 Sharinganai reinforcement. Interesting.
He has mental power.
Posed. Yeah. 5372. Sacrifice Toby.
Okay, that's an interesting
Interesting.
sacrifice. Yeah,
That's a very interesting sacrifice.
not
Valid
Toby
EOJ.
or Obito. Just
Just
Toby.
Toby. Valid EOJ. Give 1 damage to this ninja. Ninja from the game with a lower entrance cost than this ninja. He's a free combat attribute. So he's a watered down
This card is
cold
kind
head.
of busted, actually.
It is.
Good.
It
Because you
doesn't it,
pin
it doesn't
yourself.
it doesn't target.
Oh wow, really?
Oh,
Wait, are you sure that it doesn't like
It-
automatically target?
No,
no, it
if it
doesn't.
said target, it would have said the word target.
Okay, well it
When it
needs to say
resolves,
that.
you just blow somebody up who's turn 4 or lower.
We can
Yeah.
go ahead and just act like it does, but to be real, like I agree because like there's so many Tobys that you can just throw in a deck, fire deck, and then be like, I transform him. It's not. It's not.
It's another Donzo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
But
pretty much.
now you got to play Tobies, right? Then how many playable Tobies are there besides the Void one? That's just for Void World.
Akatsuki's humor, the turn 3 Chibi Toby is playable.
Oh, that's right. So that's two. We got a turn 1
And
and a turn 3. And hold on. Isn't there a client that's a Toby?
oh my,
Yeah,
stop. There might be a client that's a Madara that has named Toby.
Yeah, I think he's both Madara and Toby, and it was one of those cards I was like, wow, this is stupid for having both names.
Get him.
If there is, I'm not 100% sure, but if there is a Toby, I know there's a Madara client, and I think he looks like Toby. I'm not 100% sure, and I know that's the one that says if you move your turn marker up or down, you draw a card. That's that client. So if that's the case, he can actually sacrifice that client, and you bring out this
Mhm.
ninja. So
And
that's
that
yeah,
make him
yeah, that
playable.
makes it really playable because you can just play that client for no reason. At the end of the turn, you draw a card because you move your turn marker up naturally, and then on your turn 5, you just sacrifice it,
so
profit.
quick question: Are we like Are we marking cards that should never be made?
No, we're just giving our opinion, and then he can go based on the video. He can just watch it, and he can do what he believes needs to be done.
Okay. So when it comes to the design 1 through 5, it's a 2. I mean, the effort, he gets an A for that, but 2 overpowered, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think the card it's a little bit, but because it's reinforcement, I think the card is busted, but it's hard. It's hard to say because it's EOJ. So that's the tricky part, right? So EOJ allows you can counter
Yeah,
it.
you can respond to it, sure.
But if he's in the village, you can't respond to it really unless you have a snipe jutsu.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
if you have a mission or a counter mission.
and
Oh,
also
you're talking about EOJ, but he's not in the battlefield.
correct. Like if he's in the village, he can still use his effect.
I mean, the
If
thing with
he's
him, I think his effect is strong. I'm not sure if it's necessarily overpowered.
no, I don't think it's
Although,
overpowered at all. I think the sacrifice might be a little bit overpowered.
yeah, although the thing with him is that you get him out, you use him once and get rid of a big dude for your opponent, and then you're bigger than your opponent because you go from a 5-3 to being a 7-2. But the thing with him is the fact that he has tree. Giant Madara, you pretty much can give yourself 2 tree users in Earth because of this thing.
Well, you technically speaking, you can give yourself 3 or
But, well,
There's,
yeah, because of the need for yourself target.
there's other stuff, but yeah, no. I like the card, man. I think the card's gonna be good, and I want to see it played. To be honest, I think it's a little overpowered, but not in a sense where it's broken. It's not broken. It's overpowered, but it's not broken. There's a lot of counterplay
Fair.
for the card.
I agree. Doesn't
I
do anything broken with some tree stuff.
I think the only thing that I would probably fix if I could fix something would make it so you can target, so that you at least know what your target is, and it gives you a better way to respond. Because as it stands right now, you really can't respond to it. You have to second guess. You have to guess what he's gonna try to target. Too
This
much.
is Kamui. You think you think he cares about targeting?
Uh, yeah, I do think he cares because he's have to target something. He just can't be like, you know what, I want to come. I changed my mind. Come on, that guy instead.
Yeah, he can do that.
Overall, 5 out of 5.
Agreed.
All right, hold. These are the Susanoo. So we were just talking about the Susanoo. I wasn't sure what they did, but now we're gonna find out. 5-on-1. What a weird name. All right, Susanoo, fire. Turn 5, no hand cost. So uh, if you do use that G2 and you bring those guys out, you don't gotta pay a hand cost. So that's pretty cool. Spirit reinforcement. That's all they have. They are a 0503 weapon. I'm kind of weird that it has weapon. I would think that would have been called like spirits or something like that. I'm not sure.
Right.
Um,
And there are
weapon spirit, sure.
or ninjutsu
original,
for that
the
matter.
original Susanoo for Itachi is also weapon,
But he
and
has
spirit is a characteristic.
okay. But he
Other
has
ones.
2 weapons. He has a sword that's former Shimar was looking for, and a shield that blocks any jutsu. So technically speaking, he has weapons on him, while this guy is just barehanded, right?
That's a good point.
But it's
He's a
Madara,
grappler.
so I guess it doesn't matter, right?
no weapon.
Madara's Susanoo's all have spirit swords, so
Yeah, he's broke. So it's non-unique. So he does have non-unique. Valid. Only jutsu this ninja can use is Yasakaka con queso frito.
Yasaka Magatama or the Yasaka beads.
Yasaka beads. Oh, okay. I've seen this jutsu, so it's not bad. So we have another user for this jutsu. Okay, that makes sense. That really limits this card. That means this card is only a support ninja, and when you play that jutsu, it comes in play, and it doesn't even go in a team. So it's like,
The next effect, Mardo.
UJ, place this ninja into one of your teams with Madara's position. Well then, okay, it pays to read, my friends. It fucking pays to read. Okay, no
He
cost
comes
either.
and he pumps.
So he has to fix this because it says valid EOJ, but it doesn't have any cost. It's supposed to have it's supposed to say 0
Yeah.
if he doesn't want a cost. Yeah, this card's good. This card's real good. That's an OV right there, dude. For 3 chakra,
Mm-hmm.
I'm unaffected and I can OV a team. Yeah, that's dope. It also takes up space in your reinforcement deck. So it's funny because it says 5-on-1, and because it doesn't have Legion, you can only play 3 in your reinforcement deck. Right? So the most you'll be paying for your X would be a total of 6, right?
6, yeah. So it should probably be changed to Legion.
Yeah, I think Legion would be a right fit for it. I'm not 100% sure no one's gonna pay that much, but just for the because you can't. Hey,
Right, maybe there's other ways to bring him out, So
I like it. It's not broken, not overpowered. It's meh at best. I think that Jutsu is kind of trash.
It's a turn 5, 0503.
Yeah. But you can't really do nothing with it besides being
Yeah, you can't
Madara's
do
team.
nothing.
You just have a 5 support. That's really what it comes down to. You now have to waste reinforcement space to play this card, and you gotta waste space for that Jutsu as well. So I think design wise, it was really done well in terms like how you balanced it, because
Yeah.
you have to waste a lot to try to play these cards.
I think I think that card is better in block than unlimited.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a block format type of card. This card would definitely be see a lot of play in block format.
A lot of play.
Oh yeah, this card would cripple people. Let's see, Obito and Madara Uchiha. Read that for me real quick, Jared.
Okay, so they are a turn 7 squad. They're Earth Fire. A lot of characteristics, the ones you'd expect: Rinnegan, Sharingan, all the good stuff. They
Hold
had
on, hold on,
mastery.
hold on, hold on. See that mental power of 4 boys?
Yes,
You
Boy,
see that
they're
mental
smart.
power of 4? How did they become so smart? When they start
I
reading
don't
books?
know.
name Toby and mastery. Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would
Hmm.
expect these motherfuckers to have mastery, right? So that to
They
me
do.
that makes sense. But no hand cost? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
So
Yeah, it's kind of too. It's the
we
strongest team after all, right?
Yeah.
So
All right, carry on.
strongest team is the effect name, and they have Desperation and Crush. Um, during the EOJ, you can pay 2 of any target ninja becomes a standby ninja, then draw 1 card.
Okay,
yeah.
that
Kind of like
is that
essentially just a copy of Kunai Asuma. So,
that needs to get fixed because you can make a standby ninja, and draw a card. So for 2 chakra, you draw a card.
couldn't you do that with Kunai Asuma? Oh no, I guess you could. Battling Ninja. Yep. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wrong.
It should say
Yeah. You
target
can target your
one ninja on the
own
battlefield.
ninjas too.
So it needs to be semi snipe where it targets the battlefield.
These kind of subtleties are hard to grasp when you first start making cards.
Yeah. That's true. I've done many of those mistakes, but you can do it twice. So for 4 chakra, you can draw 2 cards, and you have crush. So it means that whoever you're battling, you're gonna get a battle reward regardless.
You're getting through something. Yep.
But it's the thing about this effect is that crush is so unnecessary because you're already making people standby ninjas, right? So you're technically gonna usually always get 2 battle rewards because you're gonna whoever is battling against, you're gonna make them standby in a sense.
True.
So they're
And if
probably
not that, hey, maybe just jutsu them mastery it. It's like
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's I mean the crush is
Jutsu is pretty
unnecessary,
strong.
but hey, I'll take a crush.
you'll take a
Whatever.
crush.
9583. Yeah, that's fine. This card, I like this card. My only problem is that, well, I don't like any Madara Uchiha cards yet.
Yeah.
I do like Toby's. Toby's is my man, dog. I love me some Toby. And
Yeah, but we can't use Toby to go into this though. You need an actual Obito, right?
yes, you can. It has name Toby.
You can do that.
Yes, you can.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Kind of busted. Because you just use don't you just use turn 0 Madara and then the freaking turn 1 Toby to turn it to a 7?
Yeah.
This card,
Oh,
while this
God.
card's in play, it has name Obito Uchiha, name Madara Uchiha, and name Toby.
Yeah, but I'm talking about how does that work where you use a Toby that doesn't have Obito Uchiha to make the squad?
Because the squad has named Toby, so it's already a Toby.
Okay, the squad card is okay.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, Ethan's been posting some stuff. Let's see what you've been saying, Ethan.
Still don't get. Wait a minute, that still doesn't make sense to me.
It's the first of its kind, but it has its name
But
Toby.
how would you use Toby to squad into this?
You just need to you need to fulfill the names on the card. The card has Obito Uchiha,
Yeah, but
Madara,
while
and
it's in
Toby.
your
Now that you think, now that you're mentioning it,
you could use Obito and Toby if that's the case.
you're gonna need 3 people because the card has
Really?
3 names.
Okay, let's just think. Okay, maybe take Toby
It,
off because Toby is a character that Obito is playing.
Yeah.
So let's take him off, and then oh wait, it's still not fixed because there's a turn 0 Obito and a turn 0 fucking Madara.
It
Wait,
doesn't matter that they're turn 0. It's still a turn 7
I would
squad.
have to sit down and actually read the squadron mechanics. But
Yeah,
this
because
would be the
I
first one of its kind to have named Toby or name something. I don't think I've seen any squad cards that has slash name. You know what I mean? Like that little dot
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him, but didn't have the same name or some shit
For
like
like
that. Just
for all purposes, I would probably rule it so you can just you have to use the names on the card.
the names that are the names that are written
Yeah,
above the characteristics.
the white letter names.
Yeah, because I don't see how you'd be able to use Toby the squad because that's not making sense to me.
Well you can search for this card. So let's say this card was in your deck, you could still if a card says
Yeah,
search
you
for
could.
Toby, it checks for
Yeah, you could search
characteristics.
for it.
So characteristics counts everywhere.
Yeah, it's checking for the characteristics, but that's still not checking for what materials do you need to create this squad. That's different.
Yeah, so as I said, I'd have to read the actual book, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
okay. That all
Overall,
that aside, I don't really, I'm not really, okay with what you were saying about how it's like. So what does it matter if 2 turn 0s can turn into a turn 7 squad? It matters a lot because that's just not fair.
but that's how
Shouldn't
squads
be
work.
designed
It's
like
not. Unfortunately,
that's how.
that's the flaw of squads, right? You can two
Yeah,
turn zeros
you play
can turn
things that
into
are floaters, like
Jiraiya and fucking.
State Two.
Well, that's a
They were letting him
reinforcement.
do
No,
nonsense.
no, no.
They were letting him do nonsense on turn 4. I'm just
Oh
saying.
yeah, no. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, like I was saying about squads, the Tamari and Gara squad,
Marigara.
you can
That
use turn
yeah,
zeros for that. So
yeah.
that was a mistake.
Sasuke Kakashi, we were using turn 0s for that too.
That's probably okay.
I like the card.
Because
The card's not bad. It's not too overpowered. The only thing that makes this card overpowered is the keywords. It has very powerful
Words and the
keywords.
characteristics and the combat attributes.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you kind of lose two tree guys in a sense, right? Because they're both of them are technically tree dudes.
yeah, depending on which ones you use. I think this card is all right. I don't particularly like it. It's just a nice Sharingan Eye guy to have in the reinforcement deck. That's just how I feel about it. It's like Sasuke squad to me.
Yeah, I do. You know, you're right. I think they should ditch the name Toby. Oh well.
all right, let's just get on to the next
Next
card.
card.
Yeah, Nine Tails, Chakra, Lightning Wind. These goddamn dual symbols. This was a reinforcement. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a ninja. I'm like, god damn it, these dudes. Yo, I try my best to stay away from dual symbols because it's so overpowered. Leaf,
Love them.
Fox Spirit, Animal, Tail Beast, Reinforcement. Hey, another Tail Beast guy. Which means that you can
Yep.
make this do like a turn 2. No, turn 1, right?
Ishudama incoming.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, you can make him a turn 1. So you'll play the Naruto clone,
that's
search for the
broken.
Naruto, and then you can just reinforce it to that. That's dope.
Doesn't even matter what his effect is. The fact that you can Bijudama is all you care about at this point.
Yeah. This one sacrifices Naruto Uzumaki clone. This ninja could only be put in play if you control a Naruto Uzumaki Jinchuriki. Oh, no more turn 1. Never mind.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
When your Naruto Uzumaki receives any damage, you can give 1 damage to this ninja instead. Okay, so it's like it's fodder. Jeez, hold on.
Wait a minute.
He's
He's
a-
animal.
He's 4070, which means that if your Naruto's gonna get his ass beat, you give him a damage and he gets bigger. That's gay. At least it's not valid.
Yeah, but
It's not
it's
valid.
it just upgrades your clone.
Yeah, I think it's
And so-
cool. I think it's very unique. It made
It's
the clones. It made the clones useful. More,
I also realized this guy is animal, so there's a certain Kushina.
No, 7
Oh
or
wait,
higher.
she doesn't work with that. She's 7 or higher.
Yeah, you need to get out of here with that.
Look, I'm trying to break this game.
Well, even if you could, you just the only Uzumaki Jinchuriki is turn 3. So figure that out and then talk to me.
I'll find.
overall, I think this card's good. It's not bad. I could definitely, I would definitely play it. I'll just sneak it in my deck.
Yeah, I'd play it as a one of. Makes the clones a thing.
Well, not even just a clone. You need to have the Naruto Jinchuriki. So, um, I would definitely. I like the burst Naruto, the Jinchuriki one. That whenever you burst, you move a card to your discard area to your chakra area.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not bad. Characteristics name must not be considered. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good addition to that deck.
Yeah. I like it. Not bad. Clap. All right. What's the next one here? Oh God, I hate seeing this. Naruto Uzumaki, Ninetales, Chakra mode. Chakra mode. Lightning Wind, that makes sense.
Yep.
Turn 7, one hand cost, so super late. Leaf Guinea, Male, Name
Name
Naruto
Naruto.
Uzumaki, Jinchuriki, Tail Beast, Clone Status, Reinforcement, and Godforsaken Mastery.
Mm.
But it would make sense because this guy has unlimited chakra. If you
Surprised
think,
this card doesn't
if you
have
think about it, right?
Senjutsu on it.
Yeah, it does not have. But he's not using Senjutsu, so he's not using Sage
That's
Chakra.
true. That is true.
Kurama, sacrifice Naruto Uzumaki plus Jinchuriki. Okay, so not all the Naruto's can be played with this, so that's not that bad. Valid. This ninja can use Jutsu with requirement Tail Beast or Jinchuriki without paying its cost. Forbidden Jutsu are not cannot be included in this effect. So it can play non forbidden Jutsu with requirement Tail Beast. Okay, I don't know the Tail Beast Jutsus. I don't know the Jinchuriki
Judama.
Jutsus. You could play
There's probably
Biyudama. Yeah,
Huh?
you could play Biyudama for free.
You can play Bijudama, and I think that I was saying
only
I
problem-
think you can play Cat Fireball, but I think that is actually a requirement 2 tails.
Yeah, 2 tails.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
you
the only
saying?
problem is that the other Naruto, it's pretty much the same thing but better because you can play it from your discard pile, and chakra in your discard pile is considered to be chakra, so it's like kind of does the same thing. It's just that you can't play those specific jutsus, which
Oh,
is
you talking about Sage mode?
yeah. I mean, it just the
Uh,
unfortunate part is that
Sage mode, yeah. Sage mode is just not broken. That is like every other reinforcement has to be
like
either the
over
same,
top.
yeah, either better or equal to.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's why only Sage Mode and Aspirations ever see play.
But this one
True.
has its own place in its own deck. So other
Yeah,
than that, I think the card's not bad. I have to see what some of the other Jinchuriki jutsus are, but as far as the Tail Beast goes, nah, whatever. And you can't paint in Forbidden Jutsu. So I'm assuming that he made a Forbidden Jutsu that's requirement either Jinchuriki or Tail Beast.
yeah.
So
and you have to actually
I
pay
think
for
if he would have just let it so he could play it for free, would have been cool because you only get that one try anyway. So you get that one shot. So it's a 7-2, 9-2, 9-0. This one is Ninjutsu Fang. So it doesn't have oil.
Yep, does not get to bring out deal with toads, which is
not
interesting.
like it matters, but yeah.
So
I
what
like
if
it.
he wanted to summon Jutsu?
Well,
What if he wanted to summon it?
Well, guess what? He can't. He's gonna summon
Well,
Kurama. That's what he wants to summon.
Well, at least he can pedals.
All right. So the next one here, he can't pedals. He can't hit.
Pedals.
Yeah. Isn't that card banned?
Ah. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Carry on. Hit me with the next one. Let's see.
Sokage Sage Mode. 7-1 Leaf Male Satusa Name First Hokage. Mental Power 3 Reinforcement Mastery.
So the one thing I will say is that I think this should have been a full art card.
Isn't it though?
It's not.
Because of the text box.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not
I think
full.
maybe he intended it to be one and just didn't have any kind of text box that that text box for that.
If she's listening, make it a full art. And if you can't make it a full art, make it smaller.
So put a water symbol on this card.
Put a water
Sage
symbol.
Mode.
What the fuck?
I'm surprised he's been giving everybody else dual symbols. Where's his water symbol at?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
actually is supposed to have a water symbol. Sage
Fair.
Mode. Sacrifice the first Hokage plus entrance cost of 4 or more. No childhood for us. Senjutsu. Okay, good. Attacker mission to Earth. Put in play one true several thousand hands ninja card from your reinforcement deck. Reinforcement, and the only thing it does besides having Shinjutsu is putting in play another reinforcement.
This card's doo doo.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell me, oh, it has mastery. Every like playable first Okage has mastery. Okay.
Yep.
Like,
It's
the
just an
only
upgrade. It's just an upgrade of stats, but I mean, you would rather keep the first out that's going to be, recycling your cards because that's good. That
Yeah.
keeps you
yeah,
alive. So
If he dies, you play another one, and
yeah,
recycle
and
that
pretty
one that
much.
died, and just stay in the game, boys.
yeah, this is the
I'm assuming that
8654, but
the true several thousand hand ninja whatever reinforcement is probably nuts, because that's the only way I'm losing this guy.
that's the only way I'm losing a regular first Hokage
Supremacy.
into this and then into to bring out something else.
Hey, at least it's mission phase, so I respect that.
Yeah, at least I can pay 2 Earth and then see if I get comp
But
strip there.
the art's super beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I love the art. It looks sick.
It is nice. Full
Yeah.
art would be better. I agree. And
Um,
I'm glad that he remembered Senjutsu. But yeah, it does need the water symbol because
yeah, if it has a water symbol, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna be like, you know what? It has a water symbol.
That's all you need.
But like, it is. I can't even be mad at it. I'm like, yo, now I can splash it now, boys.
Yeah.
it's a
now
whole
we can
new
do cool
game.
things, right?
Now we're gonna do real cool things.
All right,
All right,
let's.
next card. Oh,
Oh, Tango.
Susanoo Madara, the Tengu, 7/1 Spirit, name Madara, Sharinganai, Reningen, Reinforcement, Mastery.
I'm getting tired of
Hmm,
seeing that word.
a busted keyword.
Yeah,
Indestructible. Sacrifice Madara plus entrance cost of 4 or more. Has Execute and Shield.
card's
Yeah.
nuts.
Put
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
play,
Oh,
you
Jesus
can move
Christ.
one Jutsu card with requirements Uchiha Madara from your discard pile to your hand. Ugh.
Hmm.
So the way this card
We get
reads, he says, whenever
up shattered.
he does damage due to showdown, he discards whatever ninja he did damage to. When this ninja receives damage due to showdown, reduces damage by 1.
Zero.
This card is
And
nuts.
Yeah, he's
zero.
the perfect Susanoo, that's for sure.
Jesus Christ.
080 Genjutsu Tree.
The problem with these cards, these kind of reinforcements, is they now just come out like by sacrificing. It's like before it was like you had to do this extravagant thing to bring out this broken card. So it was okay, Normally halfway through it you got stopped.
Yeah,
But this is just like
I tried my best to when I was doing my version of set 30, I was trying to make it so they weren't I hated the sacrifice. It was just so free, right? I
yeah,
wanted you to work for what you had, and when the deck came out, at least you know that you had to work for it. It's a busted card, but you had to work for it.
right. So
Um,
that's my only problem with this card. Obviously, it's an amazing card.
yeah. So far,
The thing is,
these reinforcements have all been pretty good. None of them have disappointed me. Some of them probably won't see as much play. They're all situational, but your reinforcement deck is kind of useless. So might as well fill it up with this stuff.
Well, what about tools though?
Well, we have
anyway,
you know that's the reason why they were invented, so you can fill it up.
Yeah, that's true.
So
There's
you're,
so much that goes in the reinforcement
yeah,
now. Forbidden jutsus, squads, reinforcements, tools, man. It's not going to be easy to fill up. Tell you what. Well, it's going to be easy to. It's not going to be easy to
yeah. Now
get
you gotta
everything you want in
pick and
there.
choose. Now you gotta be real careful about how you play it. Overall, I like the card, man. The card's dope.
I like the card, especially since it comes out way earlier than turn 7.
Yeah, it does.
Way earlier than 7.
Okay, so this is actually a card that I had designed. Nice.
Oh, Sakura.
Yeah.
Sakura Haruno. Wind. 0 hand cost. Leaf. Allied Shinobi Forces. Oh. female, Byakugo, medical, mental power 3, reinforcement. The seal, jutsu cards used by your opponent's ninjas must target this ninja if possible, and valid when this ninja becomes the target of a jutsu, you can negate it. 6534 medicine.
So the only difference between this version and the one that I had originally made, my version was the first jutsu your opponent uses that targets this ninja is negated. This version is a lot better because you can choose when to negate.
Yep.
It's once per turn, but it's optional as hell.
So you can't just be like, run out this kind of weak jutsu against the Sakura.
Yeah,
Now
correct.
Just be like, yeah. Well,
And blow
that's not good. It needed a power boost, guys.
And then the Tsunade is going to be the exact same effects. So they have different stats, same effects. And the way you play them is by using a reinforcement card. I mean, forbidden jutsu card to play either one of these ninjas. And because you can only have one of this jutsu in your deck, you pick and choose which one you want to play.
Also, here's something interesting. Tsunade does not have allied shinobi forces.
Oh yeah,
Sakura does.
Yeah, Sakura does.
Yeah, that's
she
probably
doesn't.
just he probably just meant to put it on there and didn't. I would guess.
Yeah, she has mastery
Maybe.
too. Tsunade has mastery.
Yeah, Sakura doesn't have mastery. So yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Oh.
But they both do the exact same thing. Okay.
Yeah, both do the same thing, different stats because there's different ninjas. So that was the concept behind it. So if anybody wants to know, it was just me trying to be like, you know what? They both have the same technique, so let's have the same effect, and then have both have their own unique strengths by having different stats. Kabuto. Okay, I think I read this Kabuto before, and I was really disappointed on this Kabuto.
It's not the first time it's happened. For a Kabuto.
That's true.
You remember that?
Down, man.
Yeah, they can never get them right. It's basically a game sealer.
That wasn't a reinforcement.
Much in the game medical has on turn 6. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, Ethan. Now you can choose when to negate. That's busted, man. But it's not easy to come out. You have to play a forbidden jutsu. So you just have to negate that jutsu, and I think you should be fine. All right. So this Kabuto is a water wind. Okay, so how does Kabuto get dual symbols? And my dude, the first Hokage, who's supposed to be this shit, doesn't get water? I'm just saying.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Bias. Okay, so the stats are he's a 6'1", sound, Johnny, male, name Kabuto, mental power 5. Okay, he kept the mental power 5. It makes sense. It actually makes sense for him to have mental power 5. And it has sacrifice Kabuto plus extra cost of 4. I think his sacrifice should be Kabuto plus mental power 5.
Yeah. So only the turn 0-1 can get.
Oh, or the turn 6-1. I think the 6-1, right? The 6 drop.
Oh, the possessed mode, yeah.
Yeah, so only those two guys can actually do it, or you can just somehow boost, a Kabuto's mental power, so it gets another different type of strategy going on there.
Chill.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, man. Senjutsu, that makes sense. He is Kabuto Sage mode. Attacker mission, move your turn marker down by X. That is your cost. So, in order for you to use this card's effect, you have to move your turn marker down by X. X can be 0, guys. So if you don't know, your X can actually be 0. So if you happen to target a guy who's like a turn 6, you move your turn marker down by 6, and your opponent negated your effect, I'm sorry for your loss, my friend. High risk reward, you know what I mean?
That would suck, yeah.
Yeah, I'll cry for you, dude. I'd be on the side playing that fiddle.
Always ready with your fiddle.
The tiny fiddle too. I had a little small one. Move target ninja with interest cost of X to your village. Now you control this ninja. So that part, the now you control part, you don't have to write that. You can actually remove that because it's already been implied that you control it.
It's yours now.
Yeah. At the end of your opponent's
just
turn,
extra domination.
Heal this ninja. I know he just wants to let you know. Now I control it. I'm just I control it.
You didn't read that?
Yeah, read this.
I am the captain now.
read the fine print. I control it, not you. Yeah, valid at the end of your opponent's turn. Heal this ninja. Typical of Kabuto, to be honest. Little bastard never dies.
So
Never.
the fun thing about this guy is he doesn't have medical or medicine, and he's just Snake now.
I mean, he kind of lost his mind, so that's
He
not his
didn't lose
fault.
his mind.
No,
He's still sane. He's just dumb. Just a dummy.
you know,
I don't know.
it's not his fault. Itachi's broken.
How are you
Which
gonna
is
have
true.
all that brains, 5 mental power, and still lose to
To
a
a
no
guy,
mental power having Itachi?
right? Itachi with no mental power. I mean, wait, hold up. Don't he got 3 mental power now?
I think Itachi's like 2.
Oh damn.
Yeah, 2 or something.
Like even
If it was Shikamaru, he would have won. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Shikamaru don't take L's. Oh, okay. So here's we have the true several thousand hands. That's a lot of hands, bro. That is a lot of
Several
hands.
thousand.
Yeah, he was giving people the hands, bro. Earth has a cost. I mean, turn 7, no hand cost. So
Did not have. I already had to pay 2 chakra to bring it out after
Yeah.
sacrificing a first.
Yeah, better not have a fucking hand cause.
Leaf reinforcement. You should put wood. I don't know why.
should
But just
put-
wood.
You should also put spirit.
I wish a nigga would. when this
Smack, 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 smack.
when this ninja is put in play, move one of your opponent's battery wards to your. What? That card's
And-
good. I don't even know what the rest does. That card's good. I like battery wards to my hand.
God.
Shoot.
Of course you do.
Yeah, damn right.
The guy
Valid
with
if you're
It better.
if you're sorry, valid if your first Sakura receives damage, you can give 1 damage to each. Oh come on. He
Got
got
that effect again, yeah.
yeah, this shit again. This ninja can only become the user of Jutsu card with tree. I mean, like, what
Only
else?
Yasaka Magatama.
Yeah, like, what else is he gonna
Yeah.
play? He's gonna. It's turn 7. You better have a tree jutsu in your hand by that turn. I'm
I
just
would
saying.
hope so.
Yeah,
So what they're
Jesus.
saying is this cannot tetragram, thank God, because then you would just pay 2 chakra.
And lose your first Hokage.
Oh, that's true.
Hokage?
Fucking first Hokage.
Oh, no, I'm just being dumb. Go ahead.
Yeah, you don't lose your first Hokage.
I know, I
Well,
know.
you don't use the reinforcement one, but you pay 2 chakra, you bring this guy out, you get a battle reward to your hand, and when you shove out, you tetragram and just wipe a board. And
It's
then do
actually
it again
it's
next turn.
actually not terrible, to be honest. This card right here.
It's not terrible. It's just
Because
I mean,
so it's a peep game, right? Check out this combo. I know it's turn 7. It's a bad combo. You can ignore me if you want to, but you can betrayal this and draw 7 cards, and you can put another one in play.
you're running betrayal to play it on turn 7.
I mean, you can betrayal
Master
some other
plan.
stuff. I used to play betrayal to get rid of my first Hokage. To play another first Hokage, get battery was back to my head.
master plan.
Well, they're not gonna kill it, so maybe I got to.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Block format is hella fun, dude. It's slow and fun.
Block format, you say?
Yeah. So if this was
Yeah, I haven't played that in ages.
yeah. I like the
But,
card, man. It's not terrible. So, yeah.
See, I like it too. It's just see with all these like reduce the damage stuff. It all feels like a continuation of Itachi Susanoo, right? Which
Yeah.
isn't
I mean, like,
isn't enough flavor to me. This card just like if I was to sit down and be like, oh, I gotta make some effects for True Several Thousand Hands, I'd be like, oh, this is gonna be sick. It's gonna be something that's like really like makes you think, oh shit, it's really True Several Thousand Hands hitting the field. But this is just like BR. It's like ooh value, and then I mean, I'd say if Python, when you listen, I like a lot of your designs. Some of them they just fall through the cracks, and I believe this is one of those cards.
you're saying that some of these effects are generic.
Yeah, it's just generic, and I mean it tends to happen when you pump out a lot of cards. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because you also have to worry about balance and stuff. So
Yeah, which is a nightmare and
Yeah.
unlimited.
of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely could use some more juice, but I'll still play it. Like, why not? Right. Earth doesn't
I'll
have that
play
much
it in Earth.
reinforcement cards anyway,
Get
so
another
Yeah,
get
it's just a
another
fucking
tree.
reinforcement card. Just throw it in
yeah,
there, sure.
yeah, right. Like, yeah, whatever.
But here we go. This is the
Oh
spice coming out.
boy.
Oh
Let me read
God,
out.
hold on. Let me.
The
We
Ju-
finally the Tin Tails has arrived. I mean, I didn't think it would be this soon, but okay. Prepare your buttholes. Void, turn 9, 1 hand cost. Tail Beast. It's a reinforcement. It
Whoa,
has
hold on, hold
10
on. Oh, it's Tail
power.
Beast, which means that you can reduce the interest cost with this guy.
Oh god.
So
Oh
it
god.
becomes a turn 7 with
I don't
with
think that was.
with
Maybe that
Kushina.
was intended.
With Kushina, and then if you have 3 of those mission cards, it becomes a turn 4. And if you have 3 of those other new mission
the
cards that
other
came
cards
out,
that they play.
yeah, it becomes a turn
Yeah,
1. Oh my
yeah.
God, we
Yeah,
broke the game.
yes, but you have to sack 2 Tail Beast ninjas.
So what?
Oh,
You
It's all
just
right.
you
wrenching
just
your plan,
I,
huh?
no, you just play the Tail Beast on turn 0. The Tail Beast. On
just swap in there and
Okay,
just
okay, fair
go
enough.
with
All right, I
no,
lost.
it's not
But I
consistent.
will say, it's not consistent, but the fact that you can pull it out earlier is probably not.
It's not gonna happen. Let's be serious. But
Oh,
it
well,
being
when
a
you read
turn
his
7.
effect, you understand why that is perfectly fine.
Yeah, because of the last effect. So it's got Crush. It makes sense. This ninja's put in play. Remove all in-play cards from the game except this ninja. That's what the fuck?
I don't even need to play Bijou Dama. I'm going in for 2,
Remove.
guaranteed.
Well, then why does he have Crush? Who's he crushing?
I
The opponent, obviously, you'll
Yeah.
direct.
You're crushing your dreams.
Uh,
That's what.
I will direct it back to your life points.
at,
Crush.
at this, when you play it, you gonna punch your opponent in the face. Crush. Bah.
That's ridiculous. So I mean, there's a drawback, which I guess makes sense. If you don't control a ninja at the end of the turn with both Sharinganai and Rinnegan, your opponent wins a BR. So those 2 BRs come right back at you. I guess.
Wait, come
That's
on,
all right.
man! Don't do that to me,
I'll just
dog.
dehydrate him. I'll just dehydrate him afterward,
Just
or the next
dehydrate them
turn.
afterwards. Yeah, not a bad idea. Combo.
Wait. Hold on. No, this is actually a really bad drawback because it's at the end of the turn, not your
Yeah,
turn.
right. The turn. Yeah. So
His turn. Ah,
yeah.
You get all right. That's fine. Look. You put him in play by sacrificing 2-tailed beasts, and then you deploy a ninja afterwards. You didn't deploy yet. And then you play a
Yeah.
fish and draw a card.
oh, don't stop it. I mean, you're gonna get battle rewards,
And
and your
then
opponent
you
isn't gonna
just
be able to survive
you
anything.
you dehy him on your opponent's turn. You give up 1 prize and they lose the game. I like that.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on a second. I actually have to read something. Hold on. What is the name of that stupid Earth mission?
What Earth mission? Oh God! Next card. He's reading.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
do want to say
game,
something
Marco.
though before we go to the next card. Why doesn't Ten Tails require to be sacrificing 9-tailed beast ninjas? I mean, just yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't that be like so stupid and totally unplayable? But at least it would make sense.
I mean,
Come on, guys.
it could have been remove from play 9-tailed beasts from your discard pile.
Oh yeah, that's already been done though, right?
No, it hasn't been done, but it would have been cool.
Hasn't it though?
No,
Uh,
that would have been
yeah.
cool if you said just.
Oh yeah, well no, it was like the thing that birthed the Ten Tails, well that fucking statue thing.
Yeah.
You had to remove a bunch of tail beasts from your graveyard.
Oh, that was
Or
that
yeah.
was that was a dumbass card that I created for a friend.
No, that's actually a real card.
No, we don't have a fucking thing, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a jutsu. We have a jutsu that does it.
Oh yeah, it's the jutsu, and it creates that thing.
Yeah, the jutsu becomes this monster. Even man, Madara's turn 7 jutsu makes it.
Get down.
Yeah, damn.
So
All
yeah, but Ten Tails is fun, cool. I dig it.
It's something that the deck needed, to be honest.
Definitely.
You wanted to pay tail beast. That's your end game right there. 100%. So the next card is a water earth. Notice that I say water first because I respect water more than earth, though I do play a lot of earth. Zetsu Soldier merge. So this is a card that I had created, but I don't even know if the effects is the same. Akatsuki, White Zetsu reinforcement. Zetsu Giant. Yeah, because I'm pretty creative with names. Sacrifice.
Zetsu Giant.
The Zetsu Giant. Go
Oh
get him,
god.
boys. Durka Durka.
Yeah.
Sacrifice 4 white Zetsus. Damn, no love for the black Zetsu, huh?
Mm-mm.
When this ninja is sent out to attack, discard one of your opponent's ninja with an interest cost of X. X equals the number of question mark ninjas in your
Ninjas
discard
in your
pile.
discard. Um.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, you're killing 4 of your ninjas. You might as well be able to kill some of theirs, but it's every time you attack.
You have to have a dedicated deck. You have to put a bunch of these stupid white Zetsus in your deck to even make this playable.
Yeah, and I mean, once they destroy this thing, it's just like, ha, you didn't really do anything.
You're right. You feel the man salted. I'm like, yeah. What's the name of that card that removes a guy? God damn it.
Fucking.
Obito, the turn 3-1. He's like, oh yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah, you just.
I'm gonna remove you from game, and then at the end of the turn you come back and play. Oh, guess what? You're a reinforcement. You don't come back and play.
Nope.
So yeah, you just lost 4 ninjas. Thank you. My turn.
That's a fair trade.
Yeah, it's not a bad card. It has question mark and tree. I like it. Again, I don't even know
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know what my original effect is, so I like this.
Have some tool cards.
Hey, is this one of the first tool cards we've done? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, if it's not, I'll still go over some of the rules with tools. So tools is a new card that's coming out in set 30, and they go in your reinforcement deck. You can only have a up to 3. The same rule applies. 3 copies of the same card, right? Same name. And they have turn markers, so you can bring this out on turn 2. If this one says a turn 2, it has a 1 hand cost, and just like any other card, you have to meet the hand cost with the appropriate symbols or match the symbols. And you can only play 1 tool card per turn. The tool cards have a built-in effect where once per turn you can detach the tool card from one of your ninjas or attach it to one of your ninjas. If
You
the
only have
ninja,
one tool in play at a time.
no, you can have multiple of them in play, but you can only play one of them once per turn.
Okay.
So all tool cards are non-unique unless specified. So if a card says weapon or scroll unique, you can only have 1 in play. In this case, this card is non-unique, so it has you can have up to 3 of them in play. Only 1 ninja can be attached to a tool card. So if a ninja has a tool card attached to it, you can't attach another tool card unless the card has a specific effect that allows you to have more than 1 tool card attached to it. So yeah, that's pretty much how the tools work. Oh, also, if a ninja that has a tool card equipped to it leaves the field, the tool card stays in play. When the tool card is discarded or leaves the play, it gets removed from the game instead. So it never hits the discard pile, the chakra area, hand, deck, etc. It gets removed from play. Just like the reinforcement cards, when they leave play, they get removed from game. So this one has a requirement of interest cost of 1 or more. So in order for you to attach it to a ninja, it can only be attached to a ninja with an interest cost of 1 or more. EOJ, remove this tool card from the game. Negate the target ninja effect text during this turn. So because it has a cost of removing itself, when this card is resolving, if that ninja that was originally attached to it is still in play when it resolves, you get the effect. If it's somehow gets discarded or removed during the exchange of jutsu, this card would actually fizzle. So it needs to have his original guy attached to it in play while this effect is resolving.
That's how tools work when you
Yeah.
activate their effect. You can't activate tools effects without a wielder.
Correct. You can't activate tools effect without a wielder unless tool card is specified, like if it says it itself.
That makes sense. It's actually pretty cool.
Handle is kind of like the expert. So if it's equipped to this ninja, it has this extra effect. So in this case, this card says handle Garo of the Desert, and the wielder gets +1/+0. So if Garo's using this tool card, he gets a +1/+0.
I like it.
Yeah, not bad.
I like a lot. It's hard not to like tool cards, to be honest. Although I do like the discussion about whether or not tool cards would break the game.
I've
I
been
don't think
playtest
so,
some
but
of them a lot, and to be honest, like out of all my playtests, I only ever played the tool card very often. Like I didn't even play it as much because the situation never arose where I could play the tool card. But
yeah.
I didn't play test these two, the ones that he's making. I play tested the old ones that I had designed.
Mhm.
And when I first designed them, I gave them generic like +1, +1, +2, or something like that, right? Really,
Right.
really generic effects, and those were overpowered. And I had to tone them down where I made cards that says whenever the wielder attacks, it gets a +2/+0. So then that became a situation where like should I actually waste the hand cost to play this in this scenario? Like, do I need to play a tool card to give me the edge? And most of the time, I never needed to play the tool card to give me the edge. But sometimes I use the tool cards more defensively than I did offensively.
Hmm.
I personally have never read a tool card that I liked, so
Yeah, and that's too. There are cards that you probably won't even play it. Some decks can't even afford to fit the tool cards in their deck. So it's all about deck building, I guess, at this point.
Yeah.
It's just another tool card. Blade of the Thunder God. I actually like what he did to the card. Like I like the fact that he made it dark because originally it was like it looked like a ninja card.
Yeah.
That's how I
That's
did it
got its
originally.
own look now. I
Yeah,
like it.
I like it. It looks dark. It's not bad. This one's a water. Blade of the Thunder God. It's a turn 4, 1 hand cost. Weapon, unique. So this card actually has uniques, which means you can only have one in play. Requirements, joining a higher rank. So you can only attach it to a joining a higher rank ninja. Effect, the wielder gains execute. So while this card is equipped to the wielder, it gains execute. Handle Aioi Rakusho and the second Okage, which makes sense because the second Okage and this stupid ass ninja are the only ones that actually use this weapon. The wielder gains +3/+0, so he gets execute and he becomes a beat stick.
this is actually pretty good for Aoi Rokusho. Makes him
Yeah,
relevant.
yeah, it would make him relevant actually, to be honest.
Makes him I think 8 on turn 4.
Yeah, and
8
he
with
can.
execute. That if you do block, he executes and drags a battle reward to Chakra.
Oh yeah, so definitely makes him a lot playable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how good it's going to be on the second Okage. Being that second
Spoilers, it
Okage,
won't.
yeah, being that he's so late in the game, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he made any second Okages. They said I know in set 29 is a second Okage
Might
that's turn 4, so it could be playable with that one.
like the younger
I've
one.
never tried it, so there's not much I
All
can
right.
really say about these tool cards because again it's slightly new, so it's up to a lot of. I can't say oh it's going to be broken. I'm going to say I mean, some of them might be broken, but I don't know. There's a lot of playtesting that has to be involved in these tool cards. But I think this is a really good card for Io Rakusho.
Aoi, yeah.
Aoi,
I have
sorry.
I have to say like that card actually feels good. And my guess maybe part of the reason is because I know Aoi doesn't have a hand cost, so
And it's water, so paying the handcuff for
order shit.
ambush ninja is free. Stupid ass mechanic.
It's probably gonna be like a Kisame hiding there like, hey, come out next turn.
That's fair. All right. So this is a new one. I've never seen this one before. This one's a
Sword,
water sword of Kusanagi.
sword.
Which is a turn 5, 1 hand cost weapon, and it's also unique, so you can only have one in play. Requirement interest cost of 3 or more. So unlike the Blade of the Thunder God, this one can be equipped to almost any ninja that's a turn 3 or higher. The effect, the wielder gains +3/+0. So this one is slightly generic in terms of the effect, but it has handle Sasuke Uchiha and Orochimaru. Attacker E or J, injure the target opposing the ninja. So I'm assuming that you pay 0. It doesn't have a cost necessarily, so I guess he has to fix that. And the wielder must still be in play for this effect to resolve. So
I don't like it.
it's not bad. I mean, you're gonna cripple teams. This card, to me, is
Nice,
gonna cripple
but
teams.
it's a turn 5. That's why I don't like it.
That is true. That's
I'm
definitely
trying
true.
to I'm trying to throw away everything in my hand for me to play this on like 3 Oro.
Well,
Oh,
if you think about it for a second, right? If you play this with
actually, I see why.
Eyes of the Serpent, that's a free injured.
That's a free death.
Yeah, that's for free. I
Okay, yeah,
mean,
that's a little bit busted because it's no hand water, so I can afford to hand.
yeah, you know, you say you're gonna charge, right? You might as well just charge everything and play this
Oh
free.
yeah.
Yeah, that's literally
But that
in no hand water. This card reads turn 5, 0 hand cost.
Yeah, but the problem is in no hand water, you still need to get a hand cost for eyes and for this card.
Well, you can pay the
The
hand cost with
reinforcement, because you don't
eyes.
even have to draw it, right?
Yeah, so no, you don't have to draw. It goes in your reinforcement deck. So
Ah, okay, okay. So yeah, you just need 2 cards in hand. So
Which
yeah,
is
so we
easy,
get
obviously, right? Which is like
turn
you
3.
draw
Yeah,
with your guy, and then yeah.
yeah, so you use eyes as a hand cost, and then whatever's in your hand you use as a hand cost for eyes.
yep. Then you equip this. Then you equip this to eyes.
Busted.
I'm trying to do silly stuff and play this on like a solo on turn 0. Come on.
But you
See,
can't.
that's the thing. That's the thing about these tools. Like, you just can't make their effects too crazy, or else this kind of stuff happens,
I mean,
right?
but yeah, but it's turn 5, so
But that, but yeah, but that honestly is turn 5,
that's the
and
payoff.
people really don't like no hand water. Like it's
Yeah.
aggravating to play against, but no hand water is not consistent in this format.
Except for my no hand water.
Even yours,
Boy,
Your no hand water is
no hand,
jank. So just
no hand water.
get out of here with
From
that.
like I've never liked that deck
yo, my no
that
hand
plays.
water is
It's
consistent.
literally playing a losing game until turn 5, where it has to now break even and then win the game.
What you mean?
And it
I'm
does.
winning. I'm winning by turn 3. Moment of weakness. OP, son.
Yo, print that turn 0 mission card again. Come on.
No, chill. All right, next card.
Oh no! So Mardo's deck isn't no hand water. It's what did you call that mission again? Moment of weakness, hand water. That's
Yeah.
what his
No,
deck's called.
no.
Look,
Weakness is my water mission card,
moment of
but
weakness is that's the deck. The deck is moment of weakness, and
when a weakness got
it goes into no hand water when I need help. I'm like, yo, moment of weakness ain't cutting it. I need to win game. No hand water. All right, cool.
be like, hey Jugo, I need you out here real quick.
Yeah, no. Okay, so the next card is a water lightning. I actually created this card, and the reason why I added a lightning symbol is because the one of the users has to be Killer B, who's a lightning ninja. So, it's only fitting that he has a lightning symbol, right? Samehara, weapon unique, so it's another unique card. You can only have one in play. Requirements: Killer B, or Kisame Hoshigake, or Fuguki Tsukazan. I can't even pronounce this shit. I hate this crap.
Guki Suikazan.
Yeah, that's that weird fat dude who originally had the Samehara.
Oh, he's not important.
No, he's not, but he's one of the guys who can equip it, right? When the
Wait,
wielder sent out to battle,
requirements?
yeah,
Oh, to equip it too. Okay.
correct. When the wielder is sent out to battle, discard one input a chakra, then move one card from your discard pile to your chakra area. So basic drain stuff.
It's perfectly fine.
It's Kisame.
Yeah, I mean that's what Samehara does, right? You know.
Yep. You're paying
Yeah,
a hand cost to start draining, and that's fine.
yeah, it's a specific Kisame. Cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play it, but cool.
I would definitely play it in lightning.
I like it in lightning. Yeah.
Yeah, that I feel that.
Yeah, and water. I mean,
Oh.
unless I'm playing Kisame, I barely play Kisames. But in Lightning, I definitely play Killer Bee. That 4-drop Killer Bee is nasty.
Ooh.
Oh, the 8th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know why that Killer Bee doesn't have a water symbol, but I'm asking for too much.
All right. So this one's one of those more generic tool cards. It's Void. Turn 2, one hand cost weapon. If the wielder is not to attack and has weapon, the wielder gains +2/+2. Otherwise, the wielder gains +1/+1. Not much I can really say. It can put the game in your favor when you're going on the offensive, but on the defensive, this card is useless. Does nothing.
Yeah.
So it's one of those cards
It
that
does
you.
give weapon dex a boost.
Yeah, it definitely gives weapon that's a boost, and it gives you that little extra power you might need, and at the cost of a hand cost, right? So you lose a card in your hand to get a little bit of a stat boost.
Yeah, you
Uh,
sort of have to prepare for it. I mean, that's the thing about these tool cards, and I like the idea of making a good amount of them because then it does kind of say, well, yeah, you can make a deck that's kind of devoted to them, but you better have the hand for it. But in other decks where you want these certain reinforcement slots devoted to, ninjas and squads and all that stuff, can you fit a shuriken in? I would possibly in some decks definitely throw a shuriken in there
yeah,
for
I
that
definitely
cancel.
a little cheese one of or something like that.
I
Yeah,
like that
because I mean
idea as well.
you don't have to draw it. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, if you got the space to put some tool cards, you might as well just throw them in there.
Yeah.
Let's say you have 11 squads and reinforcements, right? And so that leaves you with four more cards you can that are blank. You can use those as tool cards and just fill them in there, and then you never know when the time comes when you need to get that extra little +2/+2 on the offense to win the game. You know, that's what I love about Naruto. Naruto is such a great game, man. I love this game.
Great game, but it's the only thing I wonder about is like how many of these tool cards are going to become meta to the extent that
That
it kind of
I really I wish I could answer that question, man. I really can't. You know,
because see for an effect like for instance the Sword of Kusanagi, I mean I just think it's not healthy for the game. It boosts an archetype that's already really well rounded. Shuriken seems okay, but the void hand cost does kind of make me wonder if there should be a card that is void and strictly its effect is beneficial in a lot of game closing situations to where you kind of lacking without running at least one copy of it. And it just feels like tools they need to be carefully regulated because if you end up making certain tools that are like that, then everyone's deck is going to have a shuriken in the sideboard or in the reinforcement deck. Otherwise, they're just at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
well, you got to remember too, they're in play cards, which means that cards like Hina, other specific ninja cards that get rid of in play cards can get rid of these cards.
It's true. Yeah. Okay.
So there is counterplay to it. It's not like this end all be all. These cards stay in play and they really can't. No, you can actually get rid of them, and it makes those type of cards that actually get rid of in play cards more viable now.
Yeah, they are better with tools in the game.
And you
Yeah.
can definitely devastate your opponent with that. They're like, oh, okay, they think they got the advantage. You're like, nah, get that tool card out of here, and you swing the fight in your favor now because you got rid of that tool card.
Yeah, you just got a card from their hand pretty much, and they probably didn't get much value out of it. So
Yeah, it's all
okay.
about deck building, man. At this point, the other one, Yada Mirror. This was a fire. This was turn 5, one hand cost. Spirit Unique. It's a requirement Itachi with interest cost of 3 or more. Um, Itachi 3 or more. Is there any Itachis that are below? I mean, that are 3?
I
I don't know if there's a younger days one that was made.
I can't.
for
I can't think of
yeah.
any Itachi that's
Wait,
a
isn't he
From
turn
just
this
3.
set.
5?
This set. This set.
Oh,
Yeah, there might be.
we
I think you might be right. There might be a turn 3 Itachi, but
we needed a turn 3 Itachi. Man, I mean, just do these broken jutsus. Come on, throw Yadamir on him.
yeah,
What game? I guess it's a turn 5. This is so weird. Like it's a turn 5 and it requires a turn 3, and it's like okay, fine.
yeah. So the effect is mission costs you 1 chakra. The will to gain shield during this turn.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is the weird part where it says, "Oh no, it's requirement Uchiha, not Itachi."
Yeah, no, that's the problem. Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay, so any Uchiha can use this. That's 3 or more,
It's not good.
and then you can give one of your guys a shield during the mission phase. So, all right, and then the handle is Itachi Uchiha. While the wielder is in healthy status, the wielder cannot receive any damage due to showdown. So it technically gives him a stronger version of shield for free, but not
Yeah,
free because it costs you one fire to play this. Cost your card from your hand. I like it. I don't think it's terrible.
it's not terrible. In fact, it's probably It's borderline too good. Shield is a really strong effect.
Well,
Anytime you put
it's only during the showdown, so you can still get rid of him with like Dragon Flame or any of those random ass fire jutsus that give 2 damage to a guy.
shield is only during the
Yeah, it reduces the damage
combat damage.
of showdown by 1.
Hmm.
So if you get if the and it's not even valid. So shield's not valid also. So if you're
That makes
injured,
sense, I
yeah,
guess.
so
Yeah.
it's not bad. I think it's actually a lot more balanced than the other tool card, the sword one.
So when you equip a tool card, you can just re-equip it the next turn.
Sorry.
Can you re-equip tool cards?
So the tool card you can only once it's equipped to the guy, it's attached to it. You can unequip it to him, but that's it. And then so it's like once per turn you can do one of these 2 things: unequip it or equip it.
Okay.
But you can't do unequip and equip to somebody else. No, once you unequip it, that's it.
Yeah.
Once
And I
you
guess it's
equip it,
nice
that's
then
it.
if the ninja dies, then it's just like automatically unequipped and you can equip it that turn.
Correct. So if you like
Okay.
sacrifice him for something like a Donzo, then
Yeah, there's some interesting play with this card. It would need to be play tested, I think.
yeah.
And
I
yeah,
if
be
I was
okay.
playing Uchiha, then I would definitely play this card. But
yeah.
that's not my cup of tea. Barrier tag. And interest cost of 1 or more. Mission 1 chakras. Turn 2 1 hand cost earth. So it can be equipped to anybody that's a turn 1 or more. Mission 1. Remove this tool card from the game. Negate any effect that targets one of your in-play non-ninja cards. That's a way to protect your tool card, right?
Mm.
Yeah, protect your tool with a tool.
This is like a must play in Earth.
I mean, you know what I like about this
Permanent
card
deck.
though? It's just really good for permanent decks.
Yeah.
I actually like this card. It's not
Yeah, I
bad.
like it too. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's fine to have that. Prevention is fine. I mean, this doesn't swing the game too hard.
no, and it costs you 1 fucking chakra too.
Yeah, it keeps you
But
safe
Chakra, yep.
from the hyenas if you have chakra.
Yeah,
So it's bad.
I love how tools, while they do have this really strong, I mean, they can't have this kind of strong like effect that just comes out of the game, and all you have to do is pay that hand cost of the element for it. If they kill that ninja, then it's like it does nothing, right?
Sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi. I can't even pronounce. Sorry, Ethan. I'm butchering it.
What are you trying to pronounce? Where are you? What are you reading?
I'm reading the chat on YouTube.
Oh, I'm not on YouTube. You didn't send me any links.
I posted the link on the group. I like the card, man. I think this card's good. I think this card would definitely see play. From all the tool cards, this will probably see the most play. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the permanent deck's strong.
Yeah. Let's see here. The next one is Shadow Clone Summoning Scroll. Hold on. Wait a second.
There was some.
Barrier tag is a weapon. Scroll is obviously a scroll. Isn't the barrier tag a scroll?
It's supposed to be a tag.
Okay. Alright. This one's lightning. Turn 1 hand cost. You can have multiple of them in play. The wielder gains clone status. I'm not sure what good that does. Naruto. Handle Naruto Uzumaki. Wielder gains +1/+0.
Or Shisui.
The clone status.
Yeah, I don't.
Giving clone status to an in-play card. I don't know how much good that would really do, but there are actually
I mean,
things you can do.
You can play clone tactics now.
Yeah, fun little combos. So
that's neat. I mean, helps that little weird clone deck that people play once in a while.
Definitely a card that I think enhances the enjoyability of the game. So
yeah, I like it.
And being able to give your Naruto a +1/+0, that's okay at best. Naruto's already broken anyway, so.
Sure. Well, just Naruto. I mean, there's a lot of 4 in injured status. Becomes 5, but yeah, you gotta pay a cost for it. So.
I mean, can't you just like play this on any random like Garb Naruto and now he can 2K?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I forgot. In my head, every Naruto has clone status.
Yeah, but now your Jordos on turn 1 are like, hey.
Yeah.
clone
Okay.
stats.
When that, you're right. That changes a lot. This card's a lot better than I thought.
You pretty much give yourself people that can 2K because I think 2K just needs clone status, right? Not Naruto.
No, it needs Naruto Uzumaki plus clone status.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there's
yeah.
definitely some problems with this card.
I don't think this card's the problem. I think it's 2K Barrage that's the problem, right?
I think it's 2K that's the problem, not this card. Fault we be fighting combos that breaks the game, but it's not the combo piece's fault. It's the broken card's fault.
Yep.
It's like
Well, the reason why I think it not having non-unique was, or it's not saying the word non-unique, is that it would be in almost every single tool card, and only a select few will not say non-unique. So it's easier to just make them already non-unique and make it so some of them are unique. If you get what I'm saying, it just means that there are less text on the characteristics, so it gives you room for other stuff.
this makes it cleaner too.
Because I think when I was originally doing it, it was a bunch of cards saying non-unique, non-unique. I'm like, I'm getting tired of typing this damn word non-unique. So I just changed it completely.
So wait, tool cards are gonna have non-unique now?
They are non-unique unless otherwise stated.
Correct.
They've always had it. You're right. But okay. Well, I mean, I think
Okay.
there's certain. Yeah. I think Yadamir should be one that is a unique tool. There's just some tools that there's only really one of them.
What card? The
Sora's Core. There's only one of it.
Yeah, Yadamura is unique. It says right here,
Yeah.
spirit unique. So
just like sort of
Oh,
Kusanagi
I
and
see it now.
Samada
Okay. Well,
and
it's not
Blade
in the
of the
right
Thunder.
place. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So they're
That's
unique.
great, though.
So Crystal Ball. It's a turn 3, 1 hand cost. It's fire. Treasure unique, and this one is mask, which means that you can pay the hand cost of anything. Requirement: interest cost of 2 or more. The will again sensors. This allows you to block infiltrate guys.
Infiltration.
And you get a blue. So whenever you block an infiltrate dude, you get a +1/+1 stat boost. Handle the third Hokage. The will gains a +0 +2. Sorry, +0 +3. I like it. It's not bad. Making that third Hokage get the extra support. The turn 3/1 childhood that gets a 3 -1 coins on it.
Yeah.
You made the -1 coins technically disappear with this card.
And then as
So-
you start to
so-
remove them more,
So
then
what?
yep.
So what is treasure? Can only use one in a deck or something?
No, I guess treasure is a type of tool this is. So there's like scrolls. There's probably foods.
Okay.
So maybe if a card says your treasure tool cards get a -1 hand cost, then only this one will get a -1 hand cost because it's a treasure, right?
Okay. That makes sense.
A lot of these characteristics don't really mean much. They're just based for. It's just kind of like characteristics in general. Like Leaf is nothing. It does nothing in the game, but if a card says all your Leaf ninja gets +2/+2.
Leaf Academy, bro.
But I'm just saying, but if a card said
win
all your
the
Leaf
game.
ninjas get +2/+2, then all your Leaf ninja gets +2/+2. But otherwise, characteristics alone doesn't mean crap.
You're right. There are some though that are just kind of like there, and
Yeah.
I like him though. That's like
Like Thief.
makes it. Yeah. Fuck.
It's not a bad card. Not bad. I think maybe being turn 2 would have been a little bit better than turn
I agree.
turn 3.
Yeah,
I want-
probably does.
I want to be able to
turn
use
3.
it on the thing that it needs to be used on.
Yeah.
On the turn it needs to be used on.
But it being interest cost of 2 or more, and then being turn 3, it's kind of weird. I just find that weird to me. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, I just never noticed the unique characteristic. I feel like some players might miss it. Yeah, I guess you're probably right. I mean, I guess it could be done. I guess we could just
It
change
needs to be bolded like Mastery is.
Yeah, maybe all capital letters or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Not gonna miss it then.
yeah, a simple little tweak here and there. Thank you for pointing that out. I'll let him know. Well, I mean, I don't have to let him know. He can watch it.
That was a good.
Oh my God.
eye there.
All right, so this one is a win, turn 5. Sasori Core is also another card that I had designed. Scroll unique requirement puppet. So any puppet can use this. The wielder gains name Sasori and puppet master. So any of your puppet ninjas can become Sasori.
Sorry.
Puppets are
And
back.
yeah, it's
Holy shit.
it's funny because when I created the card and I play tested it, there was never a scenario where you needed to play this card. This card was always useless. I was like, this card's taking space my reinforcements like for no reason.
I
Really?
would agree with that because it's turn 5.
I guess turn
If it,
5 tools are kind of lackluster. If you haven't won the game by then, it's something's wrong.
Yeah, the one I had originally designed was turn 3, so this was actually a lot later than mine. Um,
like,
but even so, it's just like you don't really play Puppet Master
Releasing
Jutsus.
puppets, yeah.
Yeah, they're not really that many great Puppet Master Jutsus. I guess that was the problem I was having.
Nah, it's just fun. You know,
Yeah.
it's a source core. So.
But for those who want to play those decks, here's an option. Like I said, I'll recommend him maybe putting a turn marker on this a little bit lower. Turn 5 is way too late. By that time, you're getting all you might have 4 Puppet Masters already in play, and Sasori because he's turn 5.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, this I see like one use for this card. Use
Well,
like on turn 5
you can use the
or on turn 6. You're like, go ahead, you
okay.
figured it out.
So well, this is the combo that I was using it with. I would give my puppet guy named Sasori and sacrifice him.
Yeah,
To the turn
but
7?
Yeah, or the turn 6
yeah,
one. So
sacrifice it for the turn 6 one. But the what you
is
can
it
do is
turn?
you can
Is
use
it no?
this on.
He's turn 7. The one
Yeah,
that puts
he's
in play
7.
all the puppets.
But you're thinking the turn 6 one. I know what you're
I was
thinking of, the
thinking
turn
turn
6
6
one.
one.
But that one requires a certain Sasori to
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah,
present.
yeah. No, it's turn 7.
Oh, okay.
The
So then the
puppet
turn
mode.
That
7
one's
one.
So it's like, hey,
rough.
look, I could play a puppet deck without Sasori in it, and just play that instead.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what you know what you can use this on. You use this on a certain Sakura.
I mean, it could be turn 4. It
Freaking
doesn't have to be
puppet.
turn 3. It's one of those things where you just have to find the middle ground.
Sweet spot, sure.
No, but
Yeah,
you
this
All
use
right.
this
one.
on
This
on
next one's been
Sakura.
controversial to me since its inception. I was like, something's wrong here.
Alright, so this one is
Let's see if it's it.
it's fire, turn 2, one hand cost, weapon scroll. This one's a weapon and a scroll, so not tag. Let's just say tag. Interest class of 1 or more. That's a requirement. EOJX. Remove this tool from the game. Give 1 damage to the target opposing ninja with an interest cost of X. The wielder must still be in play for this effect to resolve.
Mm,
It's not bad. The X, I think the X is what makes it balance. Anything that's turn 0, I feel sorry for you. You're gonna get your ass beat.
Yeah, you're gonna get your stuff wrecked, and then I'm gonna backstab you.
But being that you have to pay a hand cost for it,
Yeah,
it's kind of like I'd rather play a jutsu that kills you.
yeah, I guess
So
I kind of see that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like hey, I pay. Essentially, it's a free jutsu. No, it's not a free jutsu. It's hard to explain because when you play a jutsu, you neg 1. So this is a neg 1 to do 1 damage. Backstab is a neg 1 and deals 1 damage, and this one will technically be a backstab. So this is like a
But it costs a lot if you want to target a high cost ninja. I guess it's
well,
okay.
backstab only targets the guy with the lowest interest cost.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean backstab. Yeah, I
oh,
guess that makes sense. So it is kind of just like
you
a
can
backstab.
backstab anybody.
Oh yeah, no. Backstab deals the damage to the lowest guy with interest cost.
Yeah, the guy with the
Oh.
lowest gets damage. Otherwise, it just injures them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backstab
So
is strictly better
This
than the
is this
scar.
is definitely a little bit more balanced than the one I originally made. So
yeah, most definitely.
yeah,
But that's
So
okay.
I'll be fine
Um
with this. I wouldn't play it, but I think it's fine.
yeah. I mean, if I was playing Fire, I'll definitely try it
I
out. Like
mean,
yeah, it has
I'd
its
try it out.
uses.
I'd play it as a one of, and she's somebody's turn 0 or something. I don't know.
yeah. All right, what's this one?
Banana fan,
Bashoshin? Did I say that right?
probably.
Bashoshin.
Yeah. Masho-sen.
Void is turn 4, 1 hand cost. Weapon treasure unique. And this has a really long effect. It has some mad stuff on it. All right. Apply one of the following effects according to the symbol on the hand cost paid for this card. I already see a problem with this card.
You saw the number 1.
Well, not even that, right? Cards don't remember. Like this game doesn't have a memory, right? So it doesn't remember what you paid the hand cost with.
Yeah, the problem, like you can do that
This
with cards that are
this is not a
missions that
this is not a
aren't
resolve and
permanent.
effect. So it's not like a mission card that says you pay the hand cost and it has that one time use. This is like a continue. You can do this like once per turn, I guess, right?
It's a simple fix though. It's just that when it comes into play, it has an effect that says, you know,
Yeah,
this
and I
this this card gains the following effect depending on, choose one of the following depending on the
Yeah,
element, an
yeah.
element
It's
in the
gonna be
card that's going to
it's
cost
a
you money.
weird template that you have to fix. It needs a big syntax fix. But
well, I didn't even see a syntax issue there because I feel like there's a card that's done that before. Effing chakra paper.
yeah, but Chakra paper resolves one time and that's it.
Yep.
Doesn't this resolve one time and that's it?
This one's it was a tool card. It stays in play.
It says apply one of the following effects according to the symbols on the hand cost you paid for the card. So right when you play it, it looks at what your hand cost was, you choose one of the symbols, and then you just apply that effect to that card. And that's the effect of that tool card.
That's the idea, but it's worded
It's just not
incorrectly.
worded entirely correctly. It's
Not
almost
seeing
there.
I'm not seeing what the problem is, but
Because I mean, what are you applying the effect to?
tool card itself.
Maybe this tool card gains the following effect.
That's much better. It's
I
pretty
mean,
close. That's why I said. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
and
almost there. It just needs
yeah,
a
it's
slight
just,
rewording,
that's
and a
fine.
lot of cards will, so it's okay.
That's fine. So Earth, you
so
gain shield. Fire, you gain execute. Lightning, you gain crush. Water, you gain ascendant. If you don't know what ascendant does, it just means that your jutsu cannot be negated. Uh, Wind, evasive meaning you can't be targeted by jutsus, but you can still die to jutsus. Just can't be targeted by them. Handle, Tintin, and Kinkaku. Choose one of the above effects instead. So if one of these guys are, so you see that's the thing. Tool cards come and play first, and then you attach to a guy. It's not like you play it attached to a dude already. It comes into
Yep.
play, and then you get to attach it to a dude if you want to attach it or not.
So the handle would say, like you can apply. Well, what is that? That's so weird. Yeah, choose one of the above effects instead. I don't even like. So yeah, I mean, we know what it's trying to say. It's just
Yeah,
needs to say it a different way.
it could be fixed. It's not a big deal.
And is it
I
actually?
actually like the card, dude. This card is pretty cool.
It's a very neat design. I'm just wondering, is it fair? I mean,
Depends on the hand cost.
the only thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't get multiple effects for double hand costed cards. But then at the same time, do we really want someone getting multiple effects for triple hand costed cards?
No, then the card would be busted.
yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
already kind of. I mean, I think it's okay, but only because it's turn 4 and it's unique. But I'd still play it in a lot of decks.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a staple card, hands down. This is a staple card. This is one of those one-ofs in your deck. You should always play in your deck because you never know when you need to pay that. You know, if you're playing some type of water and you want to make your jutsu unnegatable, it definitely comes in clutch. No, in this format, negating jutsu is not a
Honestly,
thing,
I'm
but
dropping Hotaru and calling wind every day.
yeah, that works too. Or if you play, Monsters Research, you can get rid of it and give it lightning. So you have
That
crush.
crush.
Yeah. So
Push in for those last battle rewards that you need.
you can charge your makeout tactics and give him execute.
Hmm.
Your D high gives your guy shield. Notice I'm saying every card that has water on it, right?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Why does this get nothing for void? We don't care about void.
Yeah, shut up. Right, you're right. Wow, Void gets the shit out of the stick. Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ.
mean, Void doesn't have like elemental authority, right? It's just like a
Void,
little bitch that
yeah,
gets kicked around, and
yeah,
it's Void.
Void should be a draw too.
This guy
Oh shit!
Oh,
I feel
making
sorry for
Void viable. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the card. The card's great. I think it's awesome.
I like it.
It might be overpowered, might not. I have no idea. I really can't give him my 100% honest opinion, but I definitely want to try it out. It makes me want to play it and watch me play it and be fucking mad. Like, this card sucks. Why am I playing this stupid ass card? I hate it. You know how many times I read cards and I'm like, yo, this card is nuts when you read it and you play it. Oh my god, this card sucks.
And you know how many times we're like, oh, we know we're going in with this card, and then we break the game and Bandai had to errata crap?
Okay, so this one is Kunai. This card is kind of broken.
I think that this card is a 10 out of 10.
This card's broke.
It's a very simple card. Turn 1 effect. If the wielder's weapon, the wielder gets +2/+0. Otherwise, the wielder gets +1/+0.
The other one was
So
more balanced, the Shuriken, because you had to attack. So it's only worked on.
this card is busted.
Yeah, this card's busted.
And let me push out a very simple scenario for you. It is turn 1. I play Susanoo, and that's the end of the scenario. I win.
Yeah,
Don't you want to go any further?
I am now a 6, and you are not doing anything to me. Like, power-wise, you are going to have to blow me up because I am valid and I am bigger than you.
Maybe if the card said, like, when you block, you get a +2.
It's a kunai. It is an attacking type of thing.
Well,
You
the
know what, just
Shuriken you throw is more offensive, but you can use the Kunai to block.
You know what it should do? It should
that's
say
true.
that.
I mean, look at the damn thing. Kunai can be used both offensively and defensively.
No.
Okay, so
hear
the
me out.
Shuriken can have the exact effect text this does. We'll just change the names.
No, hear me out, guy. They're fucking. Hear me out. They're fucking kunais and shurikens. You don't just hold that shit. I guess you can kind of hold that shit and like throw it and like duel with someone like it's a sword and shit. But the best way is to like say remove this card from the game and activate a pump. That way it's a one-time thing and it can't get out of control. And that's with both kunai and shuriken and any of those fucking cards where it's something you normally throw. So that would make more sense, right?
I mean, especially for Shuriken. But
Yeah.
you see, the thing with this kunai is that I want to have a Susanoo that's a
You want-
6/0 turn 1. Like, I want to just
God.
I agree. I think it should be one of those things where at the end of the turn, discard this card or something like that, or you know what I mean.
Realistically speaking, this might
Yeah, this is broken.
this might have to it could even write tax discard this card or something like that.
Yo, use what's the
So,
thing?
like,
I like that. You could use it defensively.
So you're big, but if you swing out, then you're not big anymore or as big anymore.
That's what I said earlier. When you block, you get a +2/+0 or a +1/+0, but it's only for blocking. So it wouldn't be a bad defensive card. While the other one was more rewarded at being aggressive. When you attack, you gain the boost because that's what the other one says. This one could be when you defend, you get a boost, and that would be a little bit better. But as it's worded right now, this card is broken. We need the Thanos fingers.
Chill out. Let me get my game with Susanoo at least once.
Yeah, it's Peter Buster. All right, Giant Fan, turn 3, one hand costs, win. Weapon unique requirement win. EOJ remove this tool from the game as your cost. Negate target jutsu. The wielder must still be in play for this effect to resolve. Handle Tamari, EOJ, 2 win, negate jutsu. So if Tamari uses it, you can just pay 2 win to negate a jutsu. If anybody else uses it, well, they have to get rid of this jutsu this tool card to negate a jutsu. I think this is pretty balanced.
I think so too. It turns any Tamari into a wind scythe jutsu.
Yep, for 2 chakras. Turn 3.
For 2 chakras. So once
I don't
per
know
turn.
about that.
So once per turn, your Tamari gets to be a wind scythe jutsu.
Okay, so I can just essentially be like Tagari, Giant Fan, because your hand just got wrecked. Toss Giant Fan on them, negate your jutsus, and mastery my freaking badass jutsu.
I mean,
every turn I can negate your jutsu.
Yeah,
as long as I have the chakra for it.
You did it on turn 5, so
I don't know. That doesn't seem fair.
I mean, Tamari Gara into that freaking mission card jealousy is way less fair than this, and we still went through that without a problem. So
I'm just saying, bro. If I have ascendant, you can't negate my jutsu.
Negate it with Ascendant. Okay, all right. So you're
Hey,
saying that the Basherson beats the Giant Fan.
Yes, I am saying that
as it should.
As it should. Hell
because
yeah. All right, all
that
right.
is a better
Makes
fan.
sense to me.
The banana fan is a better fan.
It's not bad.
All right.
I like it. This card's not only you can only equip it to wind ninjas too, so you can't even splash this
Oh
shit.
yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Wind is all about that negate. All right. That's okay.
And only one of them could be in play. So if there was multiple of them in play, I'd be scared. I'm like, damn, I
That
can't
would be
play no
kind of
jutsu.
broken.
Flat jacket. All right,
I
this one's
mean, I
void.
mean, there's some funny wind ninjas you can equip this to. Naruto. Um, but yeah, it's all right. I like it.
No, it can't use
Yeah.
the giant fan. Sorry. Can giant fan use the handle effect on the first effect and the second? Yes, it can. It can do that. I read it backwards. So yeah, you can Tamari for 2 chakra, and if they try to do something to get rid of you guys, you can remove that card from the game and negate. So it has Tamari will have a chance to negate 2 jutsus
So
on one
she
turn.
can swing her fan back again.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
swing
that's
it
actually
once
really
and then
cool.
again.
But then you lose the card, so it's not bad.
Not bad. It's
Well,
fucking great.
no, but here's the other thing though, right? So, fan a second time, doesn't it mean the handle part fails because doesn't it need to
No, the Euler has to be in play.
for the first part, not the second part?
Well, you already fulfilled the cost. The cost was 2.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I mean, the
But
card isn't in play anymore, so I don't know if they put it
So
yeah,
that
because
way.
isn't the Giant Fan the thing that's negating the?
So
Yes.
it goes like this. So if you play a Jutsu, I use the giant fan, pay 2 wind chakra. If you respond to that by trying to play like Embrace, I can now respond by removing my the giant fan from the game as a cost to negate your Jutsu.
It will still negate the first jutsu I was trying to negate.
Correct. Because you paid it
Okay,
as a cost. So it doesn't
okay,
ki-
I like a little less because that reminds me of certain broken interactions. There's a
because the cost was to remove itself,
yeah, it will still
it'll
resolve.
still resolve. If you had somehow discarded it before I removed myself as a cost somehow, then it will fail.
Yeah, this card's really strong. Looking at it, this is actually really strong.
I like it, man. I think
I like it too.
it,
I like it
it
too.
allows for some really cool interaction on some really crappy ninjas like Tamari.
I mean, Tamari, you're saying Tamari's crappy, but when someone Tem kanks someone on turn 4 and then equips this bad boy,
Nah,
I don't
man.
think they're losing the jutsu fights anytime
That
soon.
that's all Konkudo. He's been broken since he came out.
Hey, Wind Scythe is a thing. I'm just saying.
Konkudo has been banned 3 times. Okay, tactician,
You're right.
trick, and then that new one that
That
comes
other
out.
28 one, that other busted
He's up there with Sasuke and Naruto getting banned so many times.
And didn't we also limit Conqueror Black Ant because that crap was obnoxious at one point too?
No, that's tactician.
So Conqueror and Black Ant, the squad,
Yeah, the squad.
Oh yeah, no, the squad never got hit. The squad never got hit.
to one.
Yeah,
No.
we did on the recent road.
Well,
quiz.
yeah, recently, but I'm talking about Bondi in general. The Bondi actually hit those cards, but they never hit Kankuro Black Ant.
Conqueror Black Ant. And I mean, you would be right. It's still Tactician.
Yeah, tactician, man, card's busted. All right, next card, Fleet Jacket or flat jacket. Sorry, flat jacket. Void, turn 2, 1 hand cost, armor requirement tunings. That makes sense. It's a tuning vest. If the wielder is sent out to block, the wielder gains +2/+2. So I kind of take out what I just said about the Kunai being, yeah, Kunai's broke. Fix it, please.
Kunai's just broken.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
I mean, if it was maybe turn 3, I wouldn't mind. Turn
Turn
1,
one.
too powerful. Jesus Christ! I don't want. I don't want. I don't want like no. Who's a weapon card? Isn't Striker Ninja weapon?
Tracking
Yeah,
ninja, sure.
yeah, tracking ninja. But like I said, Sukato, like,
I don't care about Sukato. I'll run him over.
are you gonna run him over when
Evolve
he's a
on this
6 when
guy.
he swings?
Look, who you played on turn 0?
Kushina.
You played Kushina. Are you cheating, motherfucker? All right, I'm done with you. Yeah,
She's
come on.
legal at
I,
2. Why am I cheating? Yo,
I know. I know
yo,
you're
don't,
not cheating. I'm just saying. Stop.
yo. The father for the backstabs. Like, backstabbies need to be live at all times.
I hate you.
Turn one. Turn one, I'm gonna play the Sukato. I'm gonna play that, equip it, and I'm gonna drop
I like this
turn
one.
two.
This art looks pretty cool. All right, so this one is a Earth Flash Bomb, turn 3, 1 hand cost, weapon, mental power 2 or more. So this one has a different requirement, one that I haven't seen yet. EOJ, remove this tool from the game. Okay, so the Wielders team and the team opposing the Wielder perform mental power battle during the showdown. Okay, so it sets a condition where you had to do a showdown. I mean, you had to do mental power. That's cool. Handle Shikamaru. The Wielder gains +1 mental power. So the +1 mental power is kind of useless for this first effect, but other than that, it's
Yeah.
not that bad.
I like it on that Shikamaru that attacks in and forces battle.
Yeah,
Quick.
Flex is not bad with it. And the other one, the turn 0 one, now he can
Quick.
he can OV people now
Yep,
on turn
Yep.
3.
it's fun.
I mean, if you don't have mental power by turn 3, shame on you.
Especially in unlimited when half the good cards have 2 mental.
Yeah. I mean, Hotaru
Not
has
bad.
2 mental. But yeah, not a bad card.
Interesting card.
A very, very good design.
KNS likes making mental power battles. Cool.
Alright. Fuma Shuriken. Turn 3, 1 hand cost, void, requirement, interest cost of 2 or more. Weapon. If the wielder is sent out to attack and has weapon, the wielder gains +2/+2. Otherwise, the wielder gains +2/+2. So now we're starting to see these things being even more generic. The effects are being kind of blah. They're not as.
It's just a big ass shuriken, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what the Fuma Shuriken is.
Yeah,
It's
true.
just a big
Yeah, but like
shuriken.
the other card does it too. The first shuriken.
Just does it with the +1s added to it.
Kunai.
Yeah. So
So yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like
that's
it's
just what it is.
it's kind of boring. I think it could be something better.
Well, this is the first iteration of them, so as time goes on, we'll get better ones after they're carefully tooled to make sure that they're not broken like this kunai that I'm about to play.
fuck that shit, dude. Not against me. I'm gonna rage quit.
You better have Ahina on deck, dude. Have the Ahina ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buddy.
it'd be nice. He gets rid of the kunai, and just on turn 2, I drop the Zetsu's army and start getting 2 coins instead of 1 on this Sukato, plussing for days.
Answer, boy.
And then you do another one. Fuck it. Shit.
My guy's coming out. The
Alright,
Sage. I'm gonna
so-
draw cards. We're winning here.
Leaf Earth. Green jumpsuit.
Say Leaf Earth.
Yeah. I meant to say Lightning Earth.
Damn, Mario.
Yeah, shut up. It's 12:25. Past my bedtime.
I was at 12:25. It's way past my bedtime. I'm getting up at 6.
How would you? Green
that's a
jumpsuit. Turn 1, 1 hand cost armor. The wielder if the wielder has taijutsu. Sorry, the wielder gets taijutsu.
No, it has it. If it has it.
As taijutsu, the wielder gains burst and gets +1/+0.
I kept ignoring the word if. I don't want to hear the word if. If the wielder
Otherwise, the wielder
has
gains
taijutsu, the wielder gains burst. Otherwise, +1, the wielder gains taijutsu. Okay, it's not bad. So that's part of that burst deck. Unfortunately, you don't get the burst. You don't get to apply the effect of burst, but you still get the burst, so you can use some of those burst jutsus.
I think the important thing is that this gives the wielder taijutsu.
Yeah, it allows you to do some pretty funky stuff.
Pretty funny stuff. You know exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so you say when it comes to taijutsu, I know a lot of that funky stuff.
Yeah, it's talking about some Konoha Senpu.
Yeah, I like the card. Biased, but I like the
It's good.
card.
This card has silly combos attached to it
Yeah, it's like
that
clone
are
status. Just kind of crazy implications of what you can do.
Yeah, I don't know if any of them will be crazy game breaking. I have to like play tests, but
I mean, you play this on a dude, and now you have a freezing eyes out. But,
yeah, possibility, yeah. But you lose a guy too, so.
yeah, you
Yep,
play it on
and
turn two.
All right. What's this? These are a bunch of
Bidden
jutsu. So
Jutsu.
or
I'm gonna call
Jutsu.
it quit for now, and I'll probably
Yeah,
do a
Good
part
idea.
5, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the feedback.
got through a bit. We
Oh
got through
yeah,
quite a
Yeah,
bit.
we got a lot to go.
that's
Let's see.
great.
Let me check how much we got to do. Oh my god.
Not too much left, honestly.
Actually, no. I mean, not a lot left. And then we get to do the because he did some edited. So he updated a few of them, so we get to go through the updates. So yeah, where we leave off again right now? We left off at Winstyle Massive Rasen Shuriken. That better be broken.
I think that's a good place to call it quits.
Yeah. Well, guys,
Yeah, we
thanks
have
for being here.
45 cards more to do.
Oh yeah, 45 more?
Yeah,
Just 45?
yeah, 45 more. I just counted it. And just a quick FYI, one of those cards is Kunai. It got edited.
Oh shit. Yep.
All it does now is give the wielder +1/+0. It is a turn one hand cost weapon void tool. It just gives a +1/+0. That's it.
Hey, that's fucking awesome. You know, that's what
Rest in
Kunai
peace,
does
the
well.
dream.
This card sucks. What do
Hey, rather it suck than be the other thing that was about to be roaming around because that was way too strong.
Oh man, look at that spoiler. Thanks. I'm not even looking forward to doing the next stream. Oh my
I
god,
am.
this card is
I
shitty.
am.
Oh yeah.
Hey, well, gotta run, guys. See you on the next one. I'll definitely be doing this week. I'm not 100% sure when this week. Maybe Thursday, because I'm not working Thursday, so I'll be free. Um, I'm not doing anything this weekend because I'm going to a Dragon Ball Super tournament this weekend, and I'm gonna get my ass
Boy.
kicked. So
Hopefully by Beerus.
I got upset because I had this combo in my deck, and then Bondi did what Bondi does best and changed things last minute, and now the
Rada
combo. Not
right before the tournament.
well, they changed the game mechanic. Not even like a Rada card.
What?
They're like, this is how revenge work now. I'm like, why did you have to change? Why did you need to change it? First you banned Cell. Now you want to
I
change
love
this?
when I love
Jesus.
when Bandai does that.
Oh well. Peace out, guys.